I'm life and business coach Samantha Sifring, and this is the Online Business Building Mamas podcast, where you learn how to build a wildly successful business from home while raising kids. Welcome to another Monday Inspiration episode of the Badass Mother podcast. Today, I am going to talk to you about how to believe in the thing that you want to achieve and why you need to stop worrying about how you're going to achieve it. So I love this mental picture of our comfort zone being a cave. I'm sure you've heard me talk about the cave before. And I think that the lower part of our brain, the one that's very focused on keeping us safe, is keeping us from leaving the cave. So I've always used this mental picture of that part of our brain telling us, don't leave the cave, get back in the cave. I recently had an awesome new mental picture of our new belief being like this new house that we're trying to move into and that we can move into. It's totally available to us. And this is where that higher part of our brain, where possibility and our goals and our higher self lives. So I imagine these two different places that our different parts of our brain want us to live. And I really love imagining the possibilities that I want to create, the goals that I have as a house. So right now for me, the house that I'm trying to live in is that a $200,000 business is what I am building. That is what I'm going to be making in my business. That is possible for me. That is the house that I am living in and really working on believing in. So I mentally picture myself inside that house. So it's like this amazing mansion and I'm inside of it. And my lower part of my brain is always trying to convince me to run out the front door and go back to the cave. And one of the ways that it does that is by asking me, but how? How are you going to do 200,000? How are you going to do it? That's not possible. You don't know how you're going to do it. And it really causes this doubt and this shakiness in me that makes me feel like, oh, I've got to go. You're right. Like, I can't be in this house. What am I doing in this house? I don't belong here. And so what I really wanted to encourage you today, two things. One is to embrace this idea of the house versus the cave and really picture this, that you don't have to really do that much of anything to live in the house. You just have to not leave the house. You have to practice being in that house as much of the time as you possibly can. So whatever your goal is, maybe you're trying to get to $5,000 months, maybe $10,000 months. Maybe you're just trying to believe that you can make money with your business. Maybe you're building to six figures, whatever it is. You are in that house and you just have to practice being a resident of that house. And that is your first step, just exploring the possibility of being able to achieve that goal and spending more and more time visualizing it. That's truly the first step. And then I encourage you, while you're practicing that, to understand it's okay to not have the how right away. That step is the first how. And the more that you believe that it is attainable and achievable for you, the more your brain is going to go to work to figure out the how. So right now your brain's trying to tell you, I refuse to believe that that is possible until you show me the how. But there is kind of a roundabout way to believe it, where you do the work on visualizing and normalizing it in your own brain, and then your brain will show you the how. It's crazy, you guys, but it's actually true. The thing that your brain believes is possible, it will figure out how to get to. So I really encourage you, think about the house, think about being in the house, put a pin in the how, know that the how will come. This is not about like magically sitting on our couch and visualizing all day and like customers ringing our doorbell. It's not that. But the more that you work on your belief, the more that you will figure out the way, and the how will become crystal clear. So suspend the disbelief, get in the house, work on that belief, and report back to me on how it goes. If you like this podcast, I want to invite you to coach with me over in my program, Mama to CEO. There's you, and there's the consistent income you want to make in your business, and I help you remove everything standing in between. It's lifetime access for mastering your marketing, sales, time, and everything else you need to have the business and life you really want. Whether it's making your first 1,000 or 100,000, I can help you do it. To join, go to mamatoceo.com. mamatoceo.com.